Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start recording, and then we'll have others just jump on or others just watch, hopefully throughout the day, so that they can get these updates as well. So, good morning, everyone. Team Tenacious Team Call. I should probably find out what the day is before I do this. I always do this. It's July 22nd already. Goodness. Okay, July 22nd, and we're going to go over upcoming events. Our Country Heat Challenge group, our next, just summer sweat challenge group, some of us are calling it, our sneak peek that we're going to do while we're in Summit, kind of calling it a backstage pass. And then also Team Cup is coming up, which is really big. So want to just go over, all of those things for us to promote and, kind of run together as well. So I'm going to do a screen share here real quick. Just to go into the team page. Can you guys all see the team page update here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So basically, and sorry if I was like, guys, we'll talk about this on the team call tomorrow, because I was like, it was silly. You guys are all like commenting and trying to figure it all out amongst yourselves, which is exactly what, I want everyone to do. But I don't know. I'm kind of losing my mind lately because I'm just home with the kids and I feel like I'm very short-tempered. So I'm sorry if I seem short-tempered on that, but I thought that was awesome. You guys were all planning how to get together and do your groups together as well. But so maybe we can brainstorm and figure out, what did you all come up with? What do you think would be the best? These are just things that I laid out for ideas. For me, what I did also is that I went through, and I think I've shared this before, but for other coaches that are going to, watch this later, I start looking for pictures and flyers, like Google Images, or I even go into Facebook and I search Country Heat. I just do that search and I find what other coaches are posting and what other cool pictures they put up and how they're promoting. And then I also go on to Instagram and I do a search there as well. So that's how I do it when I start to think about how I'm going to promote my next group, kind of to look for flyers for one, look to see how they're promoting it for two, and their dates and stuff. And then just also how they're wording their post. So that's some of the things I did. I also, I haven't totally finished my Country Heat flyer, but I can share some of the ones that I found here in a post later today. I start making notes of what I want to share. But I did get together a post for, just going to call it like, I have the challenge group here, Country Heat, but then also we can do one that's, like the 21-day fix and the 21-day fix extreme. Now, my question, I guess, is that, so to finish that, I got my flyer up for that part of it because I want to promote that I'm having my next, summer challenge. But then I also want to promote Country Heat separately because I want to get a lot of hype going for this and get people on a wait list. So what I was thinking of doing is creating an event page for this. And then we don't usually do that for challenge groups, but I want to, do something a little bit different. They know that it's going to cost something. Usually event pages, we do those for the free groups or the Shakeology group, but I don't know, just something I was going to try. I'm going to do this today, create the event page for Country Heat with a flyer that I find. But then I'm also going to promote, my summer challenge as well. So do you think that we should do a separate Country Heat group? Or do you think that we should kind of just do the summer challenge all in one? I do believe that she's going to have like the same kind of eating plan with it. So I think it can merge, but I just wanted to see what you guys thought.
Well, I'm good with either one. I do think that the Country Heat everybody's so excited about it that I think if we try and integrate it with the 21-day fix or the fix extreme, that people are going to get kind of confused about, well, what am I doing? am I doing the country heat or am I doing the 21-day fix? So that was kind of my take on it. I thought of doing two separate, having a, maybe an end of summer challenge or a back to school challenge or something like that. And then promoting country heat separately.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like that as well. I think there's going to be so much hype. And if we keep promoting and inviting, we can fill that thing up. The only thing is it sucks when you have 5 people in a group, but we're each going to have 5 people ourselves. So, that's going to be 25, 30 people in the group.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think it will be fun to do that separately. So what do you think about creating the event page for that?
Me?
Well, yeah. And whoever wants to talk. Julian, I think we were talking about that. Did you do the event page for it? What were we thinking?
I haven't gotten to it yet. I have a couple people that I'm talking to. I have 2 pretty much lined up already, which I hate waiting till the 28th to sign them up, but that's just me.
No.
Anxiety.
Well, we can talk about that too. Something to keep them going until then. Okay, so.
Well, yeah, the one already has 21 days. Well, it's Mariah. She's gonna get Shakeology, and
well, that's nice. I'm glad that you did that after all.
Yeah, me too. So she's in her 21-day fix group, but she hasn't really been active. But she's been active in the Shakeology challenge. So she's gonna start the 21-day fix on Monday, and then once she gets Country Heat in and Shakeology and all that, she'll jump in on that group.
Okay. So then creating the event page, like on your like page or whatever, that's what I like to do. And here's a little tip as well. When you do create that, it's nice to have your picture on the flyer post as well. But if you don't, it's no big deal. But when you're creating that flyer, try not to have too many words on it, because then, maybe you can do a boost of it or something, boost that ad. So, I want to go back and read what I have in here about boosting ads and try and get that out there. So let's create the event. I like to do it, like I said, through my like page. And the way that you want to do that, if nobody knows about that, you basically, when you go to your like page, you act like you're going to do a post, and then you'll see it'll say or event or offer or something like that right above it. So just click on that and then start creating the event that way. So then once you get that event created, then you can share it onto your personal page and do a post about that. And then the other thing I like to do is I like to pin that post of the event to the top of my like page. And then I do things where I'm adding value and getting people to go over to my like page. Like things like, just tried this new recipe, check out the whole recipe list here. And I list my like page link so that when they go over to my like page, they'll see that pinned post at the top for the Country Heat. If that makes sense. So I like to keep.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to say there's actually like a Country Heat group page, just that's Autumn's, like an official Country Heat, and they have recipes on there. You could pick some of those and put them on your like page or share them, but they're specifically from Country Heat.
Ooh, okay, cool. Like some little teasers of this is what's going to come up. That's right. Cool.
So, Lindsay, what day do you think we should start doing the event page? If it's coming out on the 28th, we should probably get that going, don't you think?
Today.
Okay.
Yeah. I know. I have all of these right hooks, when we're doing a call to action, those are our right hooks. I have all of these to come up today. So, but I mean, that's not too bad. Create the event this morning, and get that posted onto your like page. And then get that posted onto your personal page or whatever. And then what we need to do is like crazy, is just start getting out personal invites. And you know, if somebody has one that they're using that they like to share, you can do that. But then there's also within, you know, this team page, I have the invite school, where if you just go to search bar, I don't want to get away from what I was on right there, but if you just go to the search bar within here and you just click on inviting school, and you guys will see tons of invites that you can send out, examples. But one specifically for Country Heat, you know, we can get out, but I wanted to kind of do one that I have 2 fun things coming up, you know, hey, don't know if you're interested in this or not, but I thought maybe, you know, I would follow up with you and let you know what's coming up, or do a big thing that says you're invited, you know, make them feel really special about it, and then go into, you know, I have 2 groups coming up. One is going to be, you know, the 30-day da-da-da, and the other one's going to be the country dance inspired. You know, we're getting those groups together to start in a couple weeks. If that would be something you'd be interested in, then let me know, that type of thing. But I can write that up a little bit better and have us all just start sending it out like crazy.
Hey, Lindsay.
Yeah. Also,
What's the likelihood that this is going to get back ordered? The Country Heat, I mean.
Yeah, well, knock on wood, they haven't had that happen since 21 Day Fix, when they got all whacked out on that one.
Okay.
So, I don't know. You know, and I think it actually is coming out on the 27th. Didn't you guys see that it's the 27th?
The 27th is like the electronic or something like that. You can order it on demand. I'm thinking, because there's 2 different dates.
Yeah.
And I believe the 27th, it's the digital. But I don't think they can place the order until the 28th on like the whole set or challenge packs.
And I think it's it has to go by like 9 o'clock Eastern or Pacific time. So that might not be till noon, you know, over here
Right.
Eastern time. But you guys can see my online office here, screen share. Yeah, so you go to sales and marketing, product toolkits. And then this is where you can learn every single thing and how to market about every single program. Wait for it. My computer is slow down here. But yeah, so Jenny, just to create your event and then post it on your personal page and then start, I think you already did some kind of post though, didn't you, Jenny?
I just did yesterday. I really just kind of kept it simple though. Just said something about a new program coming out on, you know, the 28th, and, you know, would you join me? And I just kept it really simple.
Okay.
I didn't put a date or anything like that, or what it included, because I hadn't mentioned it at all, so I needed to do that.
Yeah, no, that's cool. So now you can go here, you know, see how there's every single thing here. So go here, and then talking points, product training guide, everything. FAQ, this one's going to be the one that's going to, ooh, there's a challenge group guide. I wonder how that one is. So every single question pretty much, and this is even good for a post, like you could say, who is this for? You know, when I do this, or the, you know, something that you can kind of summarize really quick as your post.
I'll be right back. My dog's having an asthma attack.
Oh, okay. So here you go, to read all about it. Does that help for information on that?
Here she is. Say good morning, everybody.
Oh, good morning. But then Jenny, I did see where, you know, you had a couple people comment on your post.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it was like, you know, I don't know, what did they ask you?
The one had just asked how much it cost, and I talked to her prior to posting this, trying to guide her into a 21-day fix program, but she never got back to me. So after that, I went ahead and responded to her last night and talked a little bit about both the 21 Day Fix and the Country Heat, because I'm thinking 2 programs as well, run 2 challenge groups as well. So
Okay.
I want to give her both options.
Okay. So I think everyone should promote Country Heat and then also promote some kind of summer, challenge that's starting. And everybody has some ideas for when they're starting all that. I thought Jessica had a good idea to start hers on August 11th, because then that gives us, the couple days in July to still get ordered, but then the few, 4 days in August to get ordered. So that might not be bad. That would be a Thursday, start date. But I think it's awesome that everybody right now understands, like, you're all thinking about when to plan and set up your month and figure that all out. But now we just need to start getting those personal invites out.
What do you think about doing a big Country Heat group? Like, kind of like what we did for 22 Minute Hardcore. We had that pilot group going, and I know they kind of faded out, but since this isn't a 60-day program, do you think our coaches would want to just do a big group?
Yeah, I think that would be good. I mean, the only thing is that when we start to post, if we have 10 coaches in there posting, but I think you want to have a group that's going to have 30 people in it. So however many people, but then now we want to get the date to all start on the same date.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me think about this. August 8th or August 11th, whatever you guys think. Think about how it works best for the month, I guess. I don't know.
Well, that's when I was talking to Jessica last night. I told her, I was okay with the 8th or the 11th for us starting something, whether it was the Country Heat Challenge or the 21 Day Fix or both. We never really decided last night how or what we were going to do. The 8th is a Monday. It's right after my Shakeology challenge ends on the 7th, so I'm fine with going right into another one. And then, of course, the 11th is, a Thursday. So it's just 4 more days. I'm not particular.
That's true. We could have, if everybody wants to get their other challenge going on a different day, and then maybe we could push for August 11th to be like the prep day or something for Country Heat, and then we actually start on the 14th or something. Oh,
I'm good with that.
yeah.
I want one of them starting early in the month. I don't like waiting that long.
And it works out nicely that you have a couple people, because here's the other thing too I want to make sure that I say is that I know that the 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme, I mean, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty darn sure they're not going to be on sale next month. So that's going to be your push for those last couple days. So do have some kind of, maybe August 8th, you do have your summer, what did we call it, Julian, our summer sweat challenge or whatever. So do have something like that you're going to promote as well. And then that's going to start on August 8th. And then on the side, you're also doing your Country Heat, and it can start the 14th, but our prep days can be the 11th, maybe start that. So we're going to have people that are going to be hyped up about it and order on July 27th, a few then, or I'm sorry, July 28th, get them going on a wait list. But then we're going to go into, we got to be strategic. We're going into the Team Cup month, which I'll talk more about next. So, we can keep promoting and keep sending invites out for Country Heat and for our summer challenge, because you'll have 2 days for them to order for that as well. But, okay, so August 11th would be prep days for Country Heat, and then start the 14th. So if we all want to do the group-wide Country Heat, start on the 14th, then that would be cool.
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yep.
So last day to order. I mean, gosh, they can order up, and you guys can just keep sending invites like crazy. They can order up until the 11th or whatever, because they can get it on demand and we can help them with, they just won't have their Shakeology. We can help them with everything else. So I'm going to do the thing about the invite to send out. Let's all promote that it will start August 14th. Prep dates, the 11th. Cool. Can order the 28th. Launches, if you say something like launch date, then the 28th. If we want to call it a pilot group, do we want to call it a test group? Whatever your thoughts are on that. I don't know. I'll think about that too, but however you want to call it. So next thing, really quick here. Cool. So that's good. We got the 14th to be a team-wide group on that. And then, okay, sorry. I'm like still kind of thinking in my head what to do on this. So I think we got it though. That'll be good. Okay, so Team Cup, let's go over that real quick. So hopefully everybody got to read about what Team Cup is. Basically, it's a, big push within, you don't have to be on the same team, but, I think we do pretty well with keeping all the coaches, within our teams we can create with ours, but it's 5 coaches per team, and 1 lifetime diamond or higher can only be 1 per team. So what I started to do is I have a Google Doc that I was creating with the diamonds as the leaders for the group, and then I'll put the names of the rest of our teammates, our coaches, below, so that everybody can go in and edit and add in and create your team. What I would like us all to do is to get really hyped up about this is once you create your team name, then let's post it in the team page and get going fun with that. Also, it was great that Kim brought up the post about Melanie Mitro that was in the Beachbody Champions. Did everybody get to see that? I was trying to share it into our team page. I couldn't figure out how to share it. If anybody can figure out how to share that into our team page, that would be awesome. But
She has a YouTube video now too.
Oh, good. On that same thing?
Yep.
The same thing
she uploaded it into YouTube. Yep.
Good.
Okay, because she gives amazing tips there. I want to be like, just listen to her instead of listening to me, because she says it so much better. But once you get your team, we'll fill out that document. I'll share it in here. You guys can all edit it and fill that out. Do your team names. And then what we're doing right now is we're promoting and thinking about getting ready to go, August 1st, go all out and get our month rocking for that. Things to think about before that, though, is attracting, connecting, and inviting like crazy. Not on August 1st now. I mean, we should be doing it every day anyways, but do it times 2, do it times 3. Whatever you can handle, start adding people to your network. Mark down that they're your new friends or whatever, so you attracted them. Then start connecting with them by liking their posts, commenting on their posts, sending them just a quick little private message. Remember to compliment, and then maybe say something about their picture that they had, sincere compliment, and then ask them a question about it, so that you're just connecting with people, nothing about Beachbody. It makes me giggle. I think the other day I was thinking about how I connected with Tara, because Tara and I'm not even sure how we became friends, but then something happened. She reached out to me about the 21-day fix, I think, or to get into a challenge group, and you didn't quite go for it yet. Mm-hmm. So I think for 3 months straight, I liked every single one of her posts. Right? She's like, girl, I got you. Okay, I love all the likes. I got it. And look, she's here with us now, Yeah,
here I am.
Yeah, maybe don't be that annoying, but, just start, once they connect with you and they become your new contact, then, just build that relationship. And then, once it gets to August 1st and it gets through the whole week, then we can start inviting them. And it's, not that weird random invite that I keep getting in my message stream. Like, I don't even know who you are and what this is, and you just randomly invited me to this thing. So, not that it's horrible. I just think that you should build a relationship first. So it's kind of like, you know, dating. You want to date them and get to know them before you ask them to marry you. So, so that's the thing to work on right now with getting ready for Team Cup to get going. Then I think that however the leaders want to do this, if you guys want to create your own group page or your own message stream, then run with that. And then think about like how you're gonna, you know, everybody put their Success Club points that they would like to have for the whole month, break that down for the week, what you need to get. You know, maybe you can add in an extra free challenge that you want to run to get more people, you know, into your world and stuff and build more relationships. Maybe you want to run the Shakeology challenge, but I think it's cool that we have so many leaders on the team right now. I mean, I saw it happening in the message stream last night, that you guys can make your own group page and run your own Team Cup, maybe like that, and run it together like that. But then the other thing I think that's cool is we can, you know, have it where we share in the team page here as well on what your team is doing. Like maybe check in like, hey, we just sent out this invite and it's been working really well. Or, you know, shout out like somebody who just, you know, got this many Success Club points or something. Because it gets tough when you have your own group page for these own little teams, Team Cup, but it's like that's stuff that we all should be doing and cheering each other on. So just want to leave that up to you. I'll do that document today and share that so we can all sign up and then go from there, however the leaders want to run that or the team wants to run it together. So, and then just talking about attracting and connecting and inviting like crazy. And I was thinking, you know, this morning when I was putting the notes together, that really the only thing that separates all of us right here from like listening to Melly Mitro yesterday with her thing about the Team Cup, like she's not really telling us anything that we don't know. I mean, I got some new tips from her, of course I always do, but you know, she was talking about like how she connects with people and gets new friends and then talks with that, you know, builds relationships. And then she talked exactly about that, but she just actually does it and probably does it times 5 or 6 or 10 or whatever. And that's the difference between top coaches and, you know, if we're not where we want to be right now. So once we get that rolling and get those invites going, and, you know, you guys are going to crush it. So pretty excited about that. And I can't believe it's already 7 already. So sorry, let me just finish this up. So the other thing is the sneak peek. So we decided that we want to run it as a backstage pass. We're actually going to do that for this summit. You guys can also create an event for this. And Julene didn't you create a banner for that, Julene?
Mm-hmm.
But it has our pictures on it. So maybe we can have some kind of other banner where it just says, you know, Team Tenacious is going to Nashville, backstage pass, like, you know, what it's like to be a coach at Summit or something like that, where everybody can use it. Like, how do you think?
You can probably just crop out the pics on it that I did and then just redo it on PicMonkey, stretch it out a little bit.
Okay.
I'm not on my computer, so I have no computer right now. So
we're gonna do it where what did we decide to do for that sneak peek?
We're gonna create a group page, put everybody who responds to it in there, and then we're gonna do a bunch of live videos from Summit. And then when we get back, I think we said August 2nd, then we will, when we get back, we'll do a webinar.
Okay.
But then we'll also do live videos on our page as well, but just, you know, to specifically get those people who were interested looking at it.
Okay. Well, we have like 6-7 hours in the car to really think about how to set up that group. But thinking about maybe still adding in how we did our 3-day sneak peek, our posts that we did before, so we can have those in there, but then we can also add in videos from Summit. So we still have some kind of content giving them, right?
Yeah.
So we can still have something set up. Like I can set that up on Hootsuite or whatever, and then we can just go in there and add like different fun things that we're doing or whatever. So then everybody, will create a banner for that, and everybody can create the event page for that as well. And, put that out there like, hey, my team's going to Summit, this, and talk about what Summit is. And, they're representing our team, and they're going to show us what it's like to be there and be a coach. And if you're interested, if you've ever wondered what it's like to be a coach and how fun it is, blah, 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 then you guys can promote it like that. And then also, reaching out to those rock star people in your groups and letting them know that that's coming up and get them invited, put that on there. So, and when I do the sneak peek for that event, I used to just go through and invite people to it through the event, and it doesn't go very well. So once you create your event for the sneak peek, and you invite people, send them a message. Just be like, hey, this is coming up. It's going to be really cool. My team's going there, or, we're going there, and we're going to show like the back, what it's going to be like behind the scenes to be at Summit, and whatever you want to do for that invite. And just wondered if you would like to get in the group and check it out. No obligation, just be a fly on the wall or that kind of thing. So that really helped a lot when I sent out that private message to people. And then, once you have people, then we'll create one big group, and we'll start posting in there, a regular post, but then add in Summit.
Yeah, this is an easy fix on the banner I made. You can literally, because I put the pictures on the right-hand side, just all on its own, you can literally jump in PicMonkey, put a blue square right over our faces, and add a few more words if you want or something. So
Okay.
if you want.
All right. So I'll share flyer for that with invite idea. Oh, I guess we start at 6:30. Gosh, have we already been on for an hour? Okay. So does that all make sense for the sneak peek invite? Does that help, like how you guys can promote it? I guess Tara,
Yeah.
is the only one that won't be there. You'll be there next year. And then also the other thing too is the Super Saturday as well. So even if you guys can't make the Super Saturday, you can still invite people to that, and they can meet up with us. So
So what, I know that you and I have talked about that before briefly, and I have not, I didn't really look into it very much. What is it?
that's what Super Saturday.
Yeah.
I just like to say, well, it's basically, like a morning where you get together with other coaches in the area, and you have, like top coaches in the area who are going to, give some kind of training or motivational type of speech, I guess. But then they also give you updates from corporate on what's coming up next and the greatest and latest new exciting things with that. And then
and you said that there was one coming up in August, right?
yeah,
Is it
it's
like the
August
middle of
6th.
August 6th. Okay.
And
where's that one?
I think it's at Dave and Buster's, and
I think it's in Strongsville this time, isn't it?
I swear they said Dave and Buster's again though, because Josh
Okay.
Spencer is going to be there again. And
Maybe
Yeah,
it's
Dave
wrong.
and Buster's.
It is Dave and Buster's? Okay.
Yeah.
okay. And here's another thing too I want to let you guys know, and please pass this on to your team. Tony Bellini is going to be one of the speakers there, who is Liz Bellini's husband, and Lindsay Ballmer, who is Chris Ballmer's wife. So these are two spouses that are going to talk about their side of the story and how they were pretty much haters and did not like what their husband, probably what our spouses go through with this, but then how
Yeah.
they realize that, but then how they realize like, oh my gosh, this is actually pretty cool and I see what they're doing. So it's going to be pretty cool. Tony Bellini, we always tell him that he should make a video for all of the husbands because he's just hilarious on this. He's like, why wouldn't you let her do this? Like, look at what she's doing. Like, she's flying with this. So he's going to be there talking on that. And whether you can be there or not, I got to get a video of him because it's going to be something that we're going to share with all the husbands. But
So it's going to be closer to you guys though, right? That's what I think. Everybody thinks that I'm close to you guys, but I'm not. I'm way down South Ohio. Like I'm close to Cincinnati.
Oh my gosh, really? Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
you were
I'm only
to
40.
Columbus.
I'm only 45 minutes north of Cincinnati.
Yeah. So it's in Westlake, and that's far. So for you.
Yeah.
But what you can do is, how close is Columbus for you?
About an hour and 15-ish. I actually just was there Wednesday. I had a
Okay.
meeting out in Columbus.
Because one of the top coaches, Tara Carr, usually runs one in Columbus. So you can actually go to your Coach Online office and look up where look up where, or just maybe go to Tara Carr's page, CARR. I think it's TARAH, Tara, CARR, and see if she's posting something about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, she's posted some things about her Super Saturday and people that she has there, and I'm like, oh, I'd like to go to that one sometime. But so yeah, see if you can get to one that's close to you, and then
Okay.
Then what I like to do is I like to reach out to, you have a coach that's starting that we need to talk to her soon, right, Kristen?
Well, I talked to her when I was getting my nails done, and so she has decided that she just isn't going to be able to dedicate the time to it. So she said that she's just going to refer everyone that is asking her about the challenges in Shakeology to me. So I said that was fine. I would prefer that she took it on, but she just can't do it right now. So,
Well, none of us can do it right now.
yeah.
None of us has time for this, but we make time for it. And that's the biggest objection that we get. So, it's kind of like, okay, we'll just do it that way. But then,
Well, because she just only because she just started and she's really trying to even understand it herself. But she did say that she's interested in doing it. She just can't right now. And I said, well, that was fine, that I would take on whoever she wanted to push over to me, for the next month or so, and then kind of get back to her towards the end of August and see if she would be interested. She is jumping in on my 7-day Shakeology challenge. She wants to see how that all works. And how to run something like that, which I told her, I said, this is all new to me too. I just started running challenges literally last month. This is the first time. So, So at any rate, we can talk about that later.
Okay. Well, just to let everybody know though, with her, it's kind of like with any new coach too, it's like a confidence type of thing. Like, oh, I don't, might be saying in the back of her head, I don't think I can do this. So I'm just going to give it to you and let you do it. You can be like, listen, you can reach out to a couple people and see if they want to do this with you. And then I'll show you, then get in that 3-way message stream. And then once you get that person to do the challenge and you show her how to do it, and basically how you're copying and pasting, and it's not taking that much time,
right.
If it flows well, then you can be like, and then once that person gets ready to sign up, you can be like, okay, girl, I can sign this person under you and you can get commission, let them know how much commission they'll get. Or you sure you want me to take it? Like, you can have this one. Like, look, you just brought this person, you just inspired this person, like that kind of thing. And then, then their confidence gets boosted and they see that it's like, oh, okay, well, I can do that too. And that was only, that wasn't that bad. That's what I would kind of do with her. So maybe do that 3-way message streams and say, why don't we try to get a couple people in with us and send this invite out to people. Just like I've done with you, I guess, right? Like when we started.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well, I know that's what I was looking back. And I think that I've been talking to you for like almost 3 years now. And I became a coach, I don't know, like 8-9 months ago. And I just had my first challenge in July. So, I mean,
that's a great story for, that you just got to keep building that relationship. You got to keep liking every single post on their wall, and then this happens.
You have to be a Facebook Beachbody stalker.
I know. No, I mean, it's true. Like, you got to, people, you got to build that relationship and let them go at their own pace for sure. But I think that's what she would be good at, is you build her confidence like that and show her how it can be done. And then, if she still wants to back off and doesn't want to do it, then, you can't push it. But the other thing too with her is ask her if she can go to that Super Saturday with you. Like, oh, I just found out about this Super Saturday that's going to be, in Columbus, and there's one of these top coaches, and, I don't want to go by myself. You want to come with me,
Right.
And then I just like to play it, make it real nonchalant. Like, there's going to be a lot of coaches in the area, and it's just, really fun. We go over the upcoming things for what's coming out next. And then there's some top coaches who do some speaking, and then we do a workout afterwards. So,
Okay.
so see if she'll go with that to you. And then if anybody has any other people that, Jenny's really good at inviting people to that. It's like her closest friends go with her.
I love bringing friends.
Who probably have no idea what coaching even is, what even a workout is. But she's like, just come with me.
Oh, but they always are impressed at the end of it. They always say it was, informative, and that they enjoyed it. And
good.
Yeah. So it's good to invite and bring them, at least, even if it doesn't work out and they don't sign up. They, like my friend Kelly, I haven't gotten her to sign up yet, but she was impressed. She said, gosh, they were so positive, and they certainly aren't one of those companies that just sign you up and drop you and leave you hanging. She likes that they just continue to work together with you. And, she said that on her own. There was no prompting from me for her to say that.
Yeah.
She just picked up on that right away.
Awesome. That's cool.
That is.
Nice. So, Super Saturday, invite to that. The sneak peek, we'll do the event. I'll share the flyer idea for that, and the invite to send out to people when you do that. And the invite too, I know that when we create a free event or something, we invite 500 people. With this one, I don't. I only think about people that, I want to work with and I want on my team. So, all of you, I want to work with you and talk with you every day. So, think about that it's kind of a more selective type thing. I don't know, or you can invite 500 people, however you want to do it, but that's just something that I've been doing so that I can send out that personal invite and let them know what I just invited them to. And if they're interested in getting into the private group. So, sharing that, it's called Backstage Pass. We can create that event. And then my other little notes here is we can all get our event page set up for the Country Heat to start August 14th. We can run that group together, get people on your wait list, and then everybody else to, let me stop share here. Everybody else to post their other, whatever group they want to do, a 30-day group, a 3-week summer group. Usually in September is when we get a good back to school group. If we start promoting that at the end of August, which will be great for our August push as well, we start promoting that towards the end of August. So, and then I'll also share the Team Cup document so we can sign that up.
Except everybody goes back to school in August now. No one goes back in September.
Yeah, I know. My kids start back on the 17th. Yeah.
Ireland's doesn't, right?
Because of the fair. But we're in August this year. It's August 29th. We're one of the latest school districts because our fair is so late.
We start on the 31st in Wellington. So, yeah.
Well, do you want to do that back to school then when do you want to do a back to school one?
I don't want to think about back to school in August.
Neither do I.
Yes, us teachers say just go with September.
Yes.
Yeah, September is fine.
Okay.
I was just being a smart aleck. That's all.
Oh. You? What?
No.
Okay. I mean, I was even thinking of doing, because I like to get into the flow of having a Shakeology challenge for the first week and then move into a challenge group for the third week type of thing, because then I also want to get flowing with Coach Basics for the first Monday And then, you know, we go through, this is my notes that I have up here to work on this. But when you have a new coach and they go through all the stuff that they need to do, and then, you know, they're inviting to that challenge group that's going to start on the third Monday type of thing. So I think when you have that Shakeology that starts on the first week, then you're telling them about the next challenge group that's going to start on that third Monday. Then you have time to get everybody signed up. So I don't know. That's kind of like my vision for what I wanted to have happen in September and thereon. I got to kind of think about Labor Day there too or something. But I think a Shakeology challenge after Labor Day would be good. But then I also want to think about, you know, Team Cup, if I'm going to throw in some extra challenge group somewhere in there, because we're only going to have Country Heat starting on the 14th and, you know, the other one starting earlier in the month. And then I'm going to push for the Shakeology challenge, but you know, you guys can keep inviting to all day long. I get kind of, you know, when we talk about the gems, I get kind of emerald and think like, oh, we only can invite because it's starting on the 14th. So I can only invite up until the 11th. You can keep inviting and just, you know, put them in there and say, hey, the group already started, but just jump in where you can. I mean, it's no big deal. They can jump in. It doesn't have to be like exactly on that date. So, I don't know. I hope that all made sense.
For the Country Heat, is that going to be a 21-day challenge group? Is that a 3-week challenge group also, or are we doing a 30-day with that one?
I think it's a month program, isn't it?
It's a 30-day program.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then, I got to make that note to look into the Country Heat group. Kim, is she still there? Yeah.
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay. The Facebook group, the big group. Okay, to join that and start getting some
Yes.
pictures and recipes and stuff from there. Okay, cool. All right. We'll let you all go and get to it, and I'll get working on this stuff to share. I think we got some good stuff lined up here, and we're going to rock the end of this month. And then, yeah, that's going to be cool to have people in on that group page to follow at Summit for the Backstage Pass. And then we'll go right into August with all of our plans for Team Cup.
Woo.
Okay, anybody have any other questions or thoughts or ideas or funny jokes?
About, I actually did have one next Saturday for the super workout. I don't know if y'all would like to meet up and work out together.
Oh,
Because I know that last year, you know, with all it's kind of crazy, but you know, if we can pick a spot and kind of gather there, and I thought it'd be a cool experience to just enjoy that time together and encourage each other.
yeah, we gotta get there this year. I didn't go last year.
I know, I was there by myself.
You didn't, Lindsay?
It's at 6 a.m.
So?
on Saturday.
So?
And you're in Nashville the night before. You know what I mean? With Holly Damon. So don't find Holly, Coach Holly. She's from Canada and she's crazy. So if we're not with Holly the night before, we'll make it.
Harry, don't worry. I'll meet up with you.
Okay.
And I'll
Well,
bang Lindsay over the head.
I'll be there. It's fine.
I'm hooking up with Holly.
What?
I said I'm hooking up with Holly.
No.
No, I'll go work out.
We'll get it. We'll get it together. Plus, yeah, we'll talk about that more. I want to get something together for the first night that we're there for a dinner too. So we'll meet up with everybody. So, okay, I'm gonna let y'all go. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Let's start getting a lot of connects and invites out. Keep this rocking. Hey guys.
Hey.
Bye.
See y'all next week.